Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Gotta reconnect to another internet. There it goes. I just had to change internet. It's all good. So, yeah, I really wonder. Has anybody else ever wondered um, about things that I sometimes say? I I wonder about certain things that I talk about, certain topics, certain things I say, and it's not just because of ignorance or naive as others want to kind of label it towards me. But I kind of wonder, since I'm more out of the box for myself, I wonder, I just wonder, this is what ifs, but if it is possible, for just the way that I think outside the box or the way that I am, I wonder if it really throws some people for a loop based off the way that I carry and think. Based on my own ideas, my own opinion, and my own thinking, and how I gravitate and kind of have my own sense about myself and my own logic. I mean, I don't have to be the smartest, I don't have to be the most perfect guy, but I I still kind of still put two and two together and everything. But it really wonders in my mind. The wonders of the wonders float around my brain. And if certain things I say either trigger people or upset people or cause for people to say dumb remarks and comments, like, is it really something I said just for you to either poke fun of me or it just really got under your skin because I'm just different? I'm different. I'm not like the rest of them in the system. Like, my opinion is my opinion, my thought is my thought, my idea is idea. I mean, there has been a lot of people that get upset about random things you talk about and then they come and criticize you for it when you're not even directly targeting anybody. It's more of just speaking like out of your mind and just your own opinion and your own thought process. And I wonder, you know, since I'm that way, and I like I said, I carry myself in a much different way because I don't have to put myself in the box. I am out of the box. Here's the box, not in it, out of it. Because they do say words do have power. And some people do let words of power get to them, or they just don't like what somebody says, and then they have to come back with either a snarky remark or just a remark to troll and get under said person's skin. And this is just a what if thinking moment with me, because it makes me think about certain things, that have caused, what's up, Hulk? That has caused for people to react, to kind of react a certain way at me. And I sit and scratch my head and wonder, like, what I really said really got under your skin and irritated you? How does that work? I mean, I don't have all the answers to everything, but I'm only digging the surface of certain things, just giving my own perspective, my own idea, and my tinker. My own idea, my own thoughts, my own opinion. But I take my own time to do my own reading, do my own research. And as I jump on here, share my own thoughts on topics and things I just want to talk about. But I still wonder, like, what causes... His name is Tinker McJunior the Third. His name is Tinker Jr. the Third. He's named after a royal guy from McKell's Navy. His name is Tinkerbell. He didn't get much screen time, but he was on the show. But I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting here thinking. I'm just sitting here thinking. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to figure that even out. I mean, I know they say every reaction gets a reaction. So it's just a mystery to me. I just scratch my head and I'm like, I don't know. That's weird. It's kind of like when somebody has PTSD or a trauma. A certain situation or a certain scenario kind of plays a part in their life that re-triggers, and it's like they just come all aggressive with anger. You catch what I mean? I know some of this don't make any sense. I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, all those people. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. But it gets me thinking, and it gets me just kind of wondering. Why is that they get upset, leave, unsubscribe, and say things like that? Unanswered questions? Probably. But just thinking, food for thought, you know. Some people, they're not familiar with what the heck goes on around here. You don't worry about it. But for the people that do know what's going on, a lot of times I just pop on here and spout my 2 cents. So it's just like certain things I say, even though someone's like, oh, you're just ignorant, you're naive, you don't know what you're talking about, you cannot comprehend. I don't have to comprehend nothing. It's all about the simple, slow process of my brain. I simply take the time, and if it rolls through, then with time, once I start knowing what it is, then I start talking about it. And even if it is a late, delayed reaction and I want to talk about it, then I'll talk about it. Topic or event. But I'm not so primarily focused on other crazy nonsense that much, no more. Not really. I'm just thinking outside the box. I'm just thinking. It's my 2 cents, my food for thought. It's just some questions. Nothing stupid. Nothing out of the ordinary. I just figured pop in and come on and pass the time, do something because music's not working. So I just kind of figured I'd pop in and talk with you guys because music ain't helping me. Watching anything ain't helping me. So I pop in, I talk with y'all, and just see what's going down. But yeah, and I'm sure somebody else can relate with this because it just seems like when they talk about certain things or speak on certain things, it don't even have to relate to a certain thing that you've already experienced. It could just be something random and just people unsubscribe and leave for whatever reason. Just makes you go, what did I say and do? I just spoke my mind on something random. I gotta give myself credit. I'm intelligent. I am very intelligent. I'll give myself credit. I am intelligent. I know more stuff than what I let on, but a lot of it only comes off my mind when it works. It only comes off my mind when it works. Hey Hulk, you want to deal with that one for me? We're not talking about that stuff here. That's so deep to dive into. I'm sorry. I'm not diving into that topic. Why don't you just stare at the cat? Why don't you just enjoy the cat? Instead of that question. Just enjoy the cat over there. Instead of me. But yeah, I just figured pop on talk about one of these random things. It's just my brain working. I'm not bothered by nothing. I'm just wondering. Just a lot of unanswered things. I'm just trying to figure out. I have to sit sometimes. I have to sit on my own little stoop, and I'm just kind of, I like to thinking, man, I'm just going through my thoughts, going through my head, just want to talk about something. I mean, if I decide to keep, like I said, most of the time I'll either keep these streams or I don't, or I'll private them. Probably one of these days I'll just let everything I had on my channel just be posted back up and y'all go look at it. But hell, I'll have a bunch of new content later on down the road that will probably end up rechanging the whole course of my channel. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, but anyway, I'm gonna galley on out of here, and I'll see you on the next one. Later, everybody. I think there's an ant crawling on me, or a flea jumped on me. I have no idea which. Later, guys.